Hi babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I hope all is well with everyone that means me well. So let's tap right in. I am planning for this to be a love and light reading. There has been a lot that has been in the reading, in the energy that has been pretty low vibrational, off and on for the most part. So let's tap in. Something about some sort of intellectual theft. So you have somebody in your energy at this time where I'm speaking to you. Place the roles where they fit. That is trying to steal, siphon something from you as far as your mind is concerned. It could be your gifts, your intelligence, your wisdom, your knowledge. Somebody, I'm not getting very pleasant energy as it pertains to this intellectual theft energy. And right behind that, we have Sagittarius. And then I set the deck on Libra. So, and then Aries just fell out of the deck. It looked like he wanted to go in reverse though. So, somebody's wanting to play mind games, or someone is trying to figure out how they are it also feels like somebody trying to say this about somebody else. It could be multiple people right now that are like their mind could be playing tricks on them, or they're really, really confused as to how somebody knows something. You know, the projections of someone being a manipulator or a trickster energy could definitely be heavy as well. What's this overall energy, Spirit? I was asking for love and light, Spirit. However, let's tap in. What's this overall energy here? Please and thank you. Okay. We have peace, harmony, calm, reverse. Emotional manipulation, reverse. Children, creations, investment. So somebody could be feeling like, wow, the intent to harm card just came out of the deck. Somebody could have did something to someone, or somebody knows about something that was done to them, and somebody is hoping that this came out in the last reading I just did. Somebody is hoping that somebody is not going to solve the puzzle completely, to know exactly who did what and how they collaborated with who and who was working with this and did this and paid for that in this energy. Somebody is unable to manipulate someone any longer. What's this peace, calm, harmony, reverse, Spirit? Okay. We have empowerment, reverse. Somebody does not want somebody to have this power that they possess, these gifts that they possess, this peace, this harmony, this calm that they possess in this energy. Talk to me, Spirit. What's this? What else, Spirit? Emotional manipulation in reverse, please. Or somebody just feels as if they don't have the strength, the courage, the power to try to ruin or come between somebody's inner knowing. What's this, Spirit? What's going on? The collective, reverse. So this could just be, somebody does not want somebody to have this authority, this leadership, this crown, this power, because they don't. Like, it feels like somebody's trying to literally take someone else's crown. Well, who's in this intent to harm energy, Spirit? Or what are they trying to do to harm someone? Or what did they do? Fortune, abundance, and luck came out of the deck. Somebody was trying to or did harm someone for some money. Somebody was also trying to steal someone's destiny, their fate, their future. Somebody did not want someone to be able to obtain this stardom, this power, these gifts, these talents, and to actually pursue them. I could be speaking about a starseed, a celestial being, a cosmic being, a child of the cosmos. Somebody hates the fact that someone is using their talents to come, their wisdom, their intellect, their mind, their inner knowing, their claircognizance, their clairvoyance, to become wealthy. Somebody was trying to destiny swap and or steal this from someone to prevent them from being successful in this energy. Could definitely be a Sagittarius. Someone that could be attractive, somebody super laid back, cool, but somebody that's unable to heal. Somebody that's going through some sort of, I'm hearing traumatic experience right now. Could be with the Pisces. Yeah, somebody was trying to trap someone or set someone up in exchange for money in this energy. And somebody definitely was trying to basically steal someone's spiritual and or physical gifts in this energy. Or I'm hearing or did. What's this overall energy here, Spirit? Somebody does not want somebody to be, this high honor, self-sufficient, powerful, successful, wealthy, abundant, fortunate, and prosperous energy. Yeah. I split the deck on ascending in reverse. Somebody does not want somebody to get this promotion, this progress, or this level up financially and or spiritually in this energy. What's this overall energy here, Spirit? Please and thank you. Every time I go to do a love and light reading, this energy keeps coming out for some reason. Talk to me, Spirit. Show me. Yeah, independent. Somebody does not want somebody to be independent and free. Somebody does not want somebody to lead. Lead is on the card. Somebody does not want this individual to be a leader. Somebody is trying to entrap someone so that they can try to change someone's fates in this energy. But it's not going to happen. Imprisonment, it was in reverse. Anything else, Spirit? What else? What's going on? Yeah. Somebody is destined for a big change. Like a surprise of some sort. Something surrounding someone's work or what they're doing. A clown. Somebody that puts on. Like somebody that is not even authentically genuine, or this is what they tried to say about another person, and now they're finding out that, wow, this person really does have gifts. This person really is tapped in. Somebody that was trying to get revenge. Communication records, call records, instant messaging. I feel the energy of somebody's going to be found out about whatever this is, whatever somebody tried to attempt to do to cause someone's demise in this energy. It's going to be exposed. This dark, evil, demonic stuff that these people planned or plotted on. Somebody's going into prison because of it. Somebody's going into incarceration because of it. Somebody's in the energy of trying to stay calm, trying to bring about feels like balance in a situation here. Somebody could have collaborated with an unknown person, or somebody is hoping that somebody does not figure them out in this energy. You see how this person is in the dark with a question mark over their head. It feels like, they don't want to be found out about, figured out about. Somebody does not want somebody to put the pieces of the puzzle together to figure out that they definitely had a part in an attempted sacrifice in this energy. And I feel like it's a Sagittarian. This could be bringing somebody some form of anxiety, or will, and or depression. Anything else, Spirit? Somebody's in their head a lot about this situation because something is about to be brought to an end. Yeah, somebody is highly protected in this energy and they just had no idea who they were coming for. Information overload, social media out of control. So it's also like a sense of like having a lot of different, thoughts. Yeah, spit the deck on this again. Somebody's in their head a lot because they know that they're going to be, or that they are facing the consequences of their actions. Yep, or trying to end someone in the past. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Somebody took a really big risk here and collaborated with and or paid a witch to do some dirty work to cause someone's demise in this energy. This energy is coming out again. Sagittarian energy again. Bottom of the deck. They thought that they were going to be able to get some sort of like fortunate, abundant, lucrative outcome from causing someone else's demise. It could have definitely been an insurance policy that was taken out on somebody before they decided to get this work done that they invested in this energy. It feels like there are two lovers, whether current lovers or ex-lovers, that teamed up together to come against this one individual. And they were doing this in secret. They were doing this in private. And a lot of this had a lot to do with a lot of conflict, competition, jealousy, and envy as well. And they really thought that they were going to get a victory, a success out of this demise. But it didn't work. It was never going to work. And then I feel like there's a masculine and a feminine that collaborated together to do something to a divine feminine. Or masculine placed the roles where they fit. Because of some lies, also some things that were done that somebody felt like, they were very heartbroken about in this circumstance and situation. Somebody felt like they were very sad and very like at a loss, very depressed in this energy. So they decided to take someone's word in exchange for this new beginning, this fresh start. And this feminine was only around to try to steal, siphon, harness off of this man and or this feminine that they were trying to sacrifice in this energy with this dark magic. But once they saw and felt that, okay, this is not going to work, then the feminine quickly left the masculine behind. And now they're both dealing with, the hardship of the backfires and the backlash and the regrets and the anxiety and the insomnia and the nightmares and the sleeplessness and the restlessness and, all of that. So it's like, what's this overall energy here, Spirit? This basically, there are multiple people that collaborated with each other and could have even gained forth money, even celebrated this, teamed up together, happy, very joyful about this situation, that they were going to get a victory out of this. Yeah, King of Wands. That, somebody could have definitely, guaranteed someone that this is plan, whatever the plan was in the past, that it was going to work. And it didn't. And everybody around this person that still started exposing their true colors. It was all about money. All about money. All about wanting to steal someone else's light, gifts, fortune, abundance, prosperity, frequency, energy, path, destiny, purpose, etc. All the above and etc. Talk to me, Spirit. I spit the deck on the Queen of Wands in reverse again. The Eight of Pentacles just fell out of the deck. So yeah, this was definitely an investment that was made. Somebody really thought that they had teamed up with someone extremely skillful in this energy. But again, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Hangman in reverse, it did not work. The sacrifice, I just heard the sacrifice was not completed successfully. It was rejected. 4 cups. Yep. The Empress in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody also ended up rejecting someone, leaving somebody out in the cold because they did not get this money that they thought they were or they planned to get together. And somebody turned very, very wicked and standoffish. Whatever this idea, this plan, these plots that they were trying to manifest and or nurture, it did not give a successful return. So they gave and didn't get anything back in return. They lost. They lost a lot in this energy. Talk to me, Spirit. What's this overall energy here? What are the sun signs of the people involved with this circumstance and situation? This is something definitely that happened in the past. I saw the 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. 5 of Swords. Anything else before closing out this reading, Spirit? Yep. Past energy. 6 of Cups. They could have even been paying for this or doing this repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again. Temperance card, Sagittarian energy. They're all under judgment right now. And I just heard somebody's going to pass soon. Yeah, these are graves. These are graves here on this judgment card. Yeah, I'm getting the energy of somebody's going to be called home soon. Yep. King of Swords in reverse. Air energy. Anything else? These individuals are so like disgusting. Like all these risks that these people took trying to come after somebody else in the most demonic and evil ways, trying to keep their hands clean by doing spell work. All of it is, has, and will be returned. Balance is being restored in this energy. Yep. It's already done. It's over. The illusions have been exposed in this energy. And Spirit is just saying, like, it's just a matter of patience at this time. Because peace, calm, and balance absolutely is being restored and already has been. Yeah. And somebody's going to prison. Somebody's being unalived. Yep. And multiple people are, gonna face some heavy consequences in this energy for the things that they participated in and devoted themselves into doing or trying to manifest. The secret is out. The secret is exposed. The secret is definitely exposed in this energy. Spiritual and or physical imprisonment. Yep, the Most High, the Hierophant card. Somebody thought that they were going to get a new love opportunity to celebrate and travel and be happy and splurge and do a whole lot with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody wicked, someone very dark and evil, jealous and envious, someone that really is very unattractive. I'm hearing without makeup. Anything else, Spirit? Yep, the Lovers in reverse. It was never real love. It was all about materialism and money. Wealth. Yep. Lovers in reverse. 9 of Cups. Somebody thought that they were going to get a successful victory, wish fulfillment. Somebody thought that they were never going to be exposed for whatever it is that they participated or did in this energy. But they're feeling very, very defeated in this energy right now, trying their best to heal, trying their best to overcome these endings, these changes. A Scorpio definitely can be involved in this situation. Yeah, facing a death. Somebody's going to pass soon. Yeah, and Aquarius could be significant in this energy. I keep seeing the 2 Wands in reverse as well. And again, the 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Anything else before closing out this reading, Spirit? Energy, please, and thank you. See? Something is very, very significant about yesterday. Something happened to a male yesterday. Somebody could have passed away yesterday in this energy. Wow, look what's trying to pop out. All facts. Yesterday was Friday, November 21st. Anything else, Spirit? Not could have. Somebody did. Anything else? Somebody could have went to physical or spiritual, into spiritual or physical imprisonment yesterday. Yeah, or somebody received some sort of I'm hearing life sentence, some sort of Fed time issued. Yeah. Could have been a little bit of jail time, a lot, Anything else, Spirit? Overall energy here on the table. Somebody could also have some sort of physical illness in this energy. Wow. On point. True. This just came out in the last reading. Everything they wanted for an innocent person is now happening to them. No regrets. None. Hex reversed. Thank you, Spirit. Forgive, never forget. Somebody has been banished for good. They're sick with an illness. No mercy for the wicked. Yep. I'm going to close this reading here. Wow. And I split the deck on cursed. Somebody is definitely exposed imprisonment or escaped imprisonment. So I read exposed. But yeah, something's going on, Somebody definitely was a traitor in this energy, a snake. Something about a life insurance policy, once again. Poverty. Something about somebody's dreams. Somebody needs to pay attention to their dreams more in this energy. Stay organized. Wow. What did I say? Actual unaliving. Wow. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely do hope this message didn't help and or resonate. If you did enjoy, please make sure that you like, share, and or subscribe to the channel.